Damn, that's a lot to offer there. Hydration, focus, skin splitting pumps, and recovery. So I'll let you guys know.
Give it to me.
What's happening, guys? Hope your day is going well. Today, we're going to review Chaos Crew Pumping Aminos. We're going to go over the ingredients so you know what you're putting in your body and my personal experience and opinion on this product here. If you're new to the channel, you like stuff like that, hit the subscribe button. Love to have you along for the ride. So it's an interesting formula. I like what they did. The flavor on this thing, and they actually sent me samples of all their other flavors. They are knocking it out in flavors. This was a strawberry watermelon slushie, and it's pretty darn good, just like the other flavors. So if this is something you're looking for, then choose a flavor. Yeah, they're all great. So I give it up to thumbs up to Chaos Crew because they've been really knocking out the flavors. They did it in the stem head. Flavor was really good. This is 25 servings. It's one scoop supposed to be 13 grams, and one packed flat level scoop is right around 13 grams. So you're good right there. Putting the ingredient profile right in front of me, we can take a look at this. Right on the top here, we have energy, protein, fat, saturated, carbohydrates, sugars, and sodium. All zero. So good job there. I like that. Then we have the BCAAs as Insta Aminos. And I think the Insta Aminos are the vegan aminos. So they're supposed to be the more high quality, the cleaner aminos there. And we've got leucine in this one serving at 3 grams. Knocking it out with the dose there. Like I always say, I like to see 2.2, 2.4 or higher. And 3 grams is like the sweet spot. So that's really good. So we got the BCAAs, leucine, isoleucine, and valine, which don't do much for protein synthesis, but they have some effects on curbing appetite because aminos, peptides in the brain, increasing these peptides in the body helps with appetite control. So if you ever take BCAAs and they feel like they satisfy you, that's pretty much one of the reasons why. And they do help a little bit with recovery too, as far as anti-fatigue. Then we got the other aminos. I like EAAs. I like the BCAAs and the other essential amino acids. So I like what they did here. And basically the dosages are all fine on this. I looked them over and they've got all of the amino acids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them there. So they're doing a good job there. Getting down to the goodies here because, you know, we got EAs all over the place. What did they put together with this thing? We got nitric oxide, hydration, and focus formula at 2.3 grams here. And for those that don't know that 2,300 milligrams is 2.3 grams because I've always had people leaving comments in there. It's not 2.3 grams, it's 2,300 milligrams. So just making that clear right now. It's the same thing. So we got first on here, L-taurine, 1 gram. This balances electrolytes and hydration in the cells. So this is going to help along with hydration during your training, keep you moving, keep you flowing. This also helps with blood flow. It helps with neurotransmission in the brain. It's one of the most abundant amino acids in the body. So it's utilized in the testes as far as for testosterone production and quite a few other things. I'll put a card up top if you guys want to go find out some more information about it. Then we got New Level and inositol enhanced bonded arginine silicate, 750 milligrams. So this is similar to nitrogen. I'll do a short on the difference between the two or talk about them in a little bit, but real quick, this is arginine bonded to silicate, which corrects the issues with supplementing with arginine alone or AAKG. Those arginine by itself and AAKG do not make it through the system properly to actually enhance vasodilation. I mean, it does enhance vasodilation, but not to a substantial degree that you're going to benefit in the gym. You need a large amount of it, and it affects you in the gut when you take those large amounts, like 9 grams of it. So you can take a small amount of this arginine silicate complex, bonded complex, and the arginine really hits. So this increases vasodilation, increases enos in the body for the transfer of the arginine into nitric oxide. And this is also an arginase inhibitor, which is an enzyme that in the body breaks down arginine. So it allows it to last for a long period of time. Now, this is enhanced compared to nitrogen with 100 milligrams more at a full dose of inositol compared to nitrogen. And full dosage of these ingredients is 1,500 milligrams of nitrogen is a full efficacious dose, and 1,600 milligrams of New Levels is an efficacious dose, full level, and they have 750 milligrams in here. So 2 scoops of this will give you the full dose, just so you guys know. I'll let you guys know how this thing hits, though. Then we have some raw coconut water powder here at 500 milligrams. Great for hydration. It's got a bunch of minerals in it. It's used in a lot of products, and it works very, very well for hydration purposes and adding those minerals as you're sweating your butt off in the gym. Then we have S7 at 50 milligrams. It's one of my favorite ingredients for those that follow the channel. So this is a cheap ingredient. It does help with vasodilation through the polyphenols that are in these ingredients in here. We got green coffee bean extract, green tea extract, turmeric extract, tart cherry, blueberry, and broccoli and kale. So the polyphenols in this are going to help with inflammation. What I found taking this on its own is 50 milligrams on its own doesn't do much for me at all. It's almost like the effects of arginine by itself, which promotes some vasodilation, but not to a substantial, noticeable difference. I have to have 100 milligrams personally of this to actually say, okay, I feel it. So, but it does complement formulas. Just because it's not a hard hitter, it does complement. It's got some polyphenols in it, and it's going to help with that nitric oxide production in the body for vasodilation and pumps. And it's a healthy ingredient. So, all these ingredients that are bonded in this thing or put together in this thing, they're not bonded, are all healthy ingredients. Then we have an absorption matrix, estrogen at 50 milligrams, great dose. So I've seen companies try to kind of say we're putting estrogen in there at 25 milligrams on a large formula, and it works, but it's 50 milligrams plus works really well in formulas with amino acids. So this is really going to help with the digestion and the processing of the amino acids in the formula as you take it. So great ingredient for absorption. So Pumping Aminos by Chaos Crew. We'll talk about this a little bit. So what I love about this formula, the flavor is awesome. And I know Chaos Crew is always delivering quality. So recovery was there, felt hydrated, felt energized, anti-inflammation, pushed me through the workouts as far as, amino acid blends may do, as far as that extra edge in the gym. You don't need them. You can drink water during your training, but this does give you an extra edge if you are training hard, training consistently, more than 4 days a week, to where you're breaking your body down and beating it up all the time. Aminos do help with that recovery, the energy, the anti-fatigue, and all that good stuff. And essential amino acids have been shown to actually increase muscle protein synthesis, especially with that 2.2 or higher of leucine in the concoction there, as far as all the essential amino acids. The pumps on this thing, they're not skin splitting by themselves, but it's a nice tight pump. But it's not crazy. So I have to kind of put I'll say pumps. I won't say skin splitting on this, but it delivers very well and it feels healthy as far as everything coming off it. As far as the focus, this is not like a. We didn't talk too much about New Level as far as the inositol. Inositol is found throughout every cell in the body, and particularly in the brain, and it's actually as a derivative of inositol, where this is kind of a longer name for it, but it is inositol. And in the brain, it helps with neurotransmission. So having that extra 100 milligrams of the inositol, it actually is going to enhance your cognitive function. But I really have to be upfront with you. This product alone, if you just take caffeine in this product, you're going to get tight pumps. You will feel tight. You will feel anti-fatigue. It will wake the brain up a little bit more than just caffeine alone, but it's not crazy. It's not stim junky. It's not, like totally dialed in. If you took 2 scoops of this, you'd have more of that dialed in effect. This really wakes the brain up, and it does increase the focus, but not by a gigantic amount. But I love the formula, and I think that dosing this at 2 scoops, if somebody really wants some good effects on this, without a pre that has nootropics and pump formulas in it, and then just taking this alone with some caffeine is the way to go. But if you're taking a pre-workout that has focus ingredients, some pump ingredients in it, this couples very well. It's coupled very well with a few products that I've been running as far as to add that extra pump, add that extra focus, add that extra anti-fatigue, and kind of push you through the workout. So I think they did a good job with this. They can only do so much to keep a price at, keep a price point, and I think they did a very good job on this formula. So especially the flavor, I really like the flavor. So I hope that helps. Quick review. Chaos Crew Pumping Aminos. I got to get going back to work. We'll talk to you guys next time.